You know, Ronnie, I think I needed to talk about something that I've just been holding a lot of space for because I've been in queer media and also, what is it? It's just, I take a lot of power in that. Mm-hmm. So, I had something to share, and I think you have something to share with me. I have it up here. The things that I'm holding space for, and I just hope that everyone is really excited to share this with us. Because, I don't know, I'm just really excited. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Okay, we're gonna do an abridged version, but and nobody in all of us, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. Bring me down. Hi! That was our presentation that we decided to begin with.
We haven't watched the movie yet.
We haven't watched the movie. I will be watching it soon. Unfortunately, without Ronnie. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ronnie. Okay, my family planned it.
I know.
My family planned it.
It's okay, because it's your
I mean, yeah, but like, if you could be with us, that would be really cool. But you also have your own family Thanksgiving, and that is also really important to attend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. This world's rocking.
Oh.
Ain't no stopping us now. 'Cause we're living the sweet life. Oh. Oh. We need to show you something.
Guys.
So, we went to Walgreens earlier because we needed to pick up some stuff. But while we were picking up said stuff, we saw a deal. Ronnie, would you like to tell us more about this deal?
So, originally, we were looking at the Christmas section, and I saw this s'mores thing, and I said, oh my god, that's so cute, I need to show Brandon. And then as I literally yell, oh my god, Brandon, look, I look in the corner of my eye, and I see nothing other than an astrology section. So you know my ass was going over there.
Okay, show them. Oh, we got Pisces and Aquarius. We've been looking for drink receptacles because obviously I have my little corgi mug thing. But she's a squirter. If I have a fizzy drink, she's a squirter. But this one, not a squirter when it comes to fizzy drinks. Thank you. What about you, Ronnie?
It's great. Now I'm excited. It was 2 for $10. That's a steal. And of course, it has our zodiac signs. I found the last Aquarius one because there's always an Aquarius shortage for some odd reason.
There must be a lot of y'all.
Maybe.
And
then Brandon, of course, Pisces.
So. Yes, obviously I got Pisces. And in very me fashion, it is pink. Yay! More of like a hot pink than what I typically gravitate towards, but it's cool. I love a change in scenery. So, we have some more pink stuff going on. Got some blue going on.
Mine is yellow.
Got some yellow going on.
Now, not usually a color I gravitate towards, gonna be honest.
Definitely not, no.
But Aquarius has to be different every single time, so.
There's consistency. We have consistency in some way. I'm just saying. Oh, what do we have? We made lemonade and
Himador.
El Himador Respado. The Lella one.
Yes.
Right? Respado. Is that what it's called? Guys, I swear.
Reposado.
Reposado. Okay, I'm cultured. We're cultured. Anyways, yeah. We have our little drinkies in beautiful little cute little containers. They're so wonderful. It was 2 for $10.
So had to steal. No,
2 for
okay,
$10.
okay, wait, hold on. Not steal. I meant
had to get that steal.
Had to get the steal. Let me clarify. I paid for my stuff because I'm so scared of getting in trouble.
Also, everything's locked up in that one, so
Yeah, like
it's hard to get stuff there.
classic places locking everything up.
No, yeah, seriously.
I saw
And the
a
places
tweet-
always lock up the stuff that's specifically for people of color. Anyways, that's a different.
Yeah.
That's a whole different
I
thing.
saw a tweet that was like, if someone's trying to steal deodorant, we should just let them steal deodorant.
At this point, yeah, like if they're trying, like, help them out, please.
Like, please.
I think I might prefer it.
Like, please, just let them steal the deodorant. I swear to God.
It's so scary. There were some people in the Northeast who I think needed more deodorant, and that is all that I will say. Because this is not as much of a California problem. Like,
Yeah.
I was not as two people who grew up in California, and then I had to go to school in the Northeast, and we're in a lot of different places in the Northeast for different reasons. Why was it such a consistency that people smelled like body odor? Like, that was like not that.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That was such a serious problem.
It was really weird, honestly, because why was it only there?
In the rain. Oh, in the rain. The rain exaggerated it too. Maybe I understand because of the humidity, but because of the humidity, put more effort into it. Like, that's what I did. That's what Ronnie did.
Yeah.
Anyways, we also have special guests. A special guest, George, the microwavable gnome that I have. I didn't microwave him this time, though. And Ronnie has Witch Doctor, the Plague Doctor.
Mm-hmm. Who I call...
Witch Doctor, who was the Plague Doctor.
Exactly.
Thumbs up. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. Also, just give me 1 second. I think I need to turn off some notifications because they're going to go crazy. But that's also because we're having a Friendsmas, and I'm so excited because we just had our Friendsgiving, which was so awesome, so amazing, and I'm very excited about it. But if there's one thing that I'm excited for, again, it is the Christmas season. I'm here for the Christmas season.
We just put up a Christmas tree yesterday. We're going to put lights and stuff.
Also, I need to clarify, I don't hate the Northeast. The Northeast is a wonderful time. I wouldn't live there, but I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate it. But I wouldn't live there. I love it otherwise, but I wouldn't live there.
Great place to visit. Great for visiting.
This is also our own opinions. Like, you could totally love the Northeast. This is just an us thing. We are California people.
Yeah.
We have made that very clear.
Like,
oh my God, but Christmas time, New Year's in the Northeast,
yeah.
that was so magical. I feel like I got to live out, like, every dream that I had about Christmas. Because, like, what is it? The closest thing that I've experienced to, like, a city Christmas that felt kind of like Hallmark movie vibes, or just, like, classic Christmas movie vibes, was San Francisco. But then, like, there was no snow. It was just really, really, really cold. And then sometimes they would do the things with the bubbles.
yeah,
where they would, like,
Victoria
make foam
Gardens
bubbles.
does that. IE shout out. Actually, no, I hate the IE. Next.
I.e. Also, if you're from any of the areas in SoCal, more specifically the IE, watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It's a mindfuck. Mindfuck.
Nah, if you're from the SGV. watch.
SGV. Yeah.
Watch.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Very fun. Love that.
We need to finish it. We haven't even finished it.
Yeah, I know. What platform is it on now? Everything's been moving.
I don't know.
Who owns it?
I gotta check.
What studio was it coming out from? Because I love that show.
No, yeah.
Who else? Who was I introduced you? Rebecca Bunch. I feel like I have not seen her in like anything else, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I love her. Paula, though. I've seen Paula
That's
in other
queen.
things.
That's
I've seen
mother.
Paula.
I love her
Paula's
so
an
bad.
inspiration.
Love her so bad.
Paula teaches me about love and life and happiness.
I love her.
She also just seems really responsible. I think I
Yeah.
trust her. Like, oh my God. Because she's at a law firm, too. She could help me.
Well, look at that.
Well, look at that.
Look at that. Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't do that,
All right,
guys.
so actually don't do that again.
You didn't see that.
Yeah,
Well.
so no.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hello again, my frisky friends, and welcome back to another episode of Rambling about things I read on Reddit.
I wish I wasn't packing up my stuff from the place that I learned to love you. I wish I had never given up on all the compositions of our tunes.
You want to say that one more time?
Nope.
Like a brainiac.
Brainiac. I'm a giant. Da, 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 da.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, that's all I can get through. Okay,
That's all
that's all I got. Pull up the lyrics. I'll hold space for those lyrics. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot that we totally just did that.
Oh my god, I think we just totally brushed
Like,
over
I
that.
fully... I'm like... So... Anyone like Wicked? Who else a fan of Auto-Tune? Yeah. I mean, we haven't watched Wicked, so it's like I literally don't have anything to say about
Yeah,
that.
like, we'll let you know when we watch it, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, no. I mean, I've seen I've seen some of the interviews. Also, guys, if you didn't catch it, why? What is it? Ariana was holding Cynthia's finger, not her hand, her finger, during the interview where that one person. I'm in queer media.
Well, yeah, I'm in queer media, so... like, real...
Just look up if anyone doesn't know what we're talking
I'm
about.
gonna start saying that.
Go on Twitter or Google and just look up "holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity." I'll say it once more: holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity. And then you'll find out everything else about that. Does it make any sense? No. I love it though. What?
That's what I wanted to happen. That's what I wanted.
That's what I wanted to happen.
I didn't know that was happening.
That's so insane. Like, what are they talking about? The thing is, I feel... Okay, if there's one
Again.
thing about actors during interviews, I'm pretty sure if they don't know what's happening, they'll just be like, oh my gosh. That's so insane. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because, like, she had to have not known what the fuck was going on, too. Because, like, I don't know what's going on still.
I'm gonna start saying I'm in queer media.
You are... Put on your resume. Resume update.
Queer media.
In queer media.
I'm in queer media, so
I'm qualified.
hire me.
Hire me. I'm in queer media because I also hold space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity, and I take power in that.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm your host, Brandon Amore.
And I'm your co-host, Ronnie Red.
Yes. Raise your hand and or comment and or like and or subscribe and turn on notifications on YouTube if you're holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
Are you even holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity?
Are you taking power in that? Because if there's one... If you subscribe to this YouTube channel and or just hang out with us in general, listen to the podcast, like, you're in queer media. You can say that you're in queer media, and that means that you can personally hold space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity and take power in that.
Like, true.
Am I being honest or am I being honest?
Honestly, to be honest,
Not
you
gonna
were
lie.
honest.
We were honest about honesty, and you know what? Thank you for your candor.
All right, chat. What was
Anyone, please get into Divergent. If you are, for some
James.
strange reason, like still in high school or something, do yourself a favor and read the entire Divergent series and then watch the movies. Read the books first. It's worth it. It is worth it because the movies are definitely movies. And the Shailene Woodley, wait, how the voice crack scream thing, she jumps off the
Oh, yeah.
and then she goes
Wait.
Look it up.
Hold on.
Look up Shailene Woodley scream. Shailene Woodley scream is like wig. Did you just say wig? Oh my god, did you just say wig? Wig. Wig, I know. Wig, what is wig? If you haven't seen this, do yourself a favor, get into it. Start watching this.
What is your issue? How
if you
young
can't,
are you?
if you don't want to read it, which
That's
I
fair.
will always, I get it, but I will always encourage reading media, reading books.
Watch the movies!
Please watch the movies as well.
Because Theo James is hot.
Theo James makes the movies worth it. We can also ignore Ansel Elgort. We also need to talk about this. Ansel Elgort, fuck you. Anyways, but Ansel Elgort and Shailene Woodley being in two movies, two like series at least, or book to movie adaptations, and in one they were playing lovers, and in the other they were playing siblings.
Crazy.
We could have chosen different actors, and aside from that, we can keep on choosing Shailene Woodley, but we could have switched out Ansel Elgort. And then the movie would have been so much better. Because who else was in it? There was like a really big... Kate Winslet was in it. Mm-hmm. She was the baddie.
Baddie.
She was the baddie. I thought she was going to survive for longer. Did I just spoil it? That's on you for not consuming queer media. Anyways. So, learn how to hold space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity and take power in that.
The point is that Theo James is hot.
Theo James is hot. Theo James makes it worth it.
Perfect
the way that...
eye candy.
And they have like such intense like shots of his body because of the tattoos that they put on him for the movie, and I'm just like
So
if you want to join in on this eye candy fest, watch Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant. Obviously, isn't there Allegiant and Allegiant Part 2?
no, they didn't finish the movies.
Oh yeah, okay. I like that they got so far.
They stopped at Insurgents.
Yes,
They never did.
I remember that now. Why did they finish the Maze Runner then? Fuck the Maze Runner. I know I love the Maze Runner in terms of like the books and everything. The movies came out. Okay, I give up.
Yeah, because there's only 3 Divergent movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, hold on.
I need to reread the Giver series. The Giver is a really good series.
Hold on.
We're talking about books now. Well, I mean, actually, I feel like we're talking about book to movie adaptations a bunch because Wicked is also book to movie, book to play to movie.
They did no. I've seen Allegiant. Yeah. Okay, it's Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant. Those are the only ones they did. But I knew that they were gonna continue it, but they didn't finish it.
Wait, so was there supposed to be an Allegiant Part 2? Because aren't there only 3 books in the series?
Be one called Ascendant.
Oh, Ascendant. Is that a prequel?
But it never came.
I can't remember.
Due to Allegiant's lackluster box office performance.
And that's fair. The movies just deteriorated the more that I watched them. Maze Runner was weird too. They also just destroyed the plot completely. They didn't have any of the characters do what the characters were supposed to do, so nothing made sense.
But it was like supposed to be, yeah, you were right. Allegiant Part 2.
I see. Okay. God damn it. Things getting canceled. It's just because everyone wanted to perform the same way that Harry Potter did when they did a Part 2 thing. Twilight did the best job of doing that right after because it was like similar time frames. And so Twilight did an amazing job of actually structuring that.
I love all the Twilight movies so bad.
Yeah. Also, you know what? Random. But all of the credit to world building and everything and fan immersion for Harry Potter does not go to J.K. Rowling. It goes to literally everyone else who was involved in making specifically the movies and all of the rest of the teams at Warner Brothers and stuff like that. They all did that shit. That was not, I mean, yeah, no. No credit to the lady who lives in a house filled with black mold. That's on her.
Talk about it.
And you know what? More black mold to her. I feel like Wendy Williams.
Hey, Wendy. Love you, Wendy Williams.
Do we though?
No.
I hope she's not doing poorly, but based off of what I have seen, she is not doing so well.
Yeah.
Why did she say that though? Death to them all.
Including you, Mr. Spears. Well, she was right.
And she was like, oh, she wasn't wrong. Like, she wasn't.
And she wasn't wrong, so.
Like, two things can be true. She can be a bad person, but she can be right sometimes. Shit happens, guys. Anyways.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Oh, I'm going to get to the talking point section because we are going to keep on talking about literally not the script.
Yep.
It's okay, though. I love it. I just wanted to share everything that was going on for us, right?
Yeah.
So we're starting with Wicked merch. This is a deep dive that we went on because we found out that there's so much shit, and it's not even like the stuff that's being sold in stores.
Yeah, it started when Brandon was texting his sister, and she was asking about, like...
She was on a witch hunt.
Yeah.
See what I did there? She was on a witch hunt for literally the Wicked popcorn bucket, specifically the one from Regal, because there's different ones for each major, like, cinema.
Yeah. And so, it's Regal, AMC, and Cinemark.
Yes. I think so.
And they all have different items, and so we watched unboxing things of it. They're giving away tins, buckets, shirts, posters, and tumblers.
And when we say tins, we mean like popcorn tins. Like, it's the size of a large popcorn bucket with a lid. It's made out of like aluminum.
Yeah, and then there's like a regular tin.
Yes, that one.
With the W. And mind you, there's 2 of every single thing because one is Elphaba.
And one is Galinda.
Yeah. So.
And they also have like the clothes as well. And they have like those reversible posters. Mm-hmm. The tumbler is like similar to the design of like the Simple Modern, Reduce, or Stanley cups. It's crazy. What is it? There was that one that was like you get a movie ticket and then a bunch of the merch and like a sweater and something for like $30.
You get, I think it was a t-shirt, a reversible poster.
The tumbler.
A tumbler. Wait, a tin, a t-shirt, tumbler, ticket.
Poster?
Wait.
Guys, this feels like a memory game now. I can't do it anymore. How do Wicked fans keep up with this? The thing is, I say this as if we're not able to keep up with K-pop the same way, so I'm one to talk. I'm one to talk.
I am literally someone who can keep up. Like, I have merchandise opinions for days. Like...
Yeah. He has archaic merch.
I do.
He whipped out such archaic merch that Connor Franta commented on his TikTok.
Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all don't know anything. Y'all don't even know District Lines the way I know District Lines. Like, y'all don't know Fanjoy the way I know Fanjoy.
Literally.
Fanjoy was sick of my ass, though, for real, because I used to drop a bag on that all the time.
And you know what? I wanted to be a part of that, because I have always wanted to get merch from my favorite creators and whatnot, and I just have yet to do so.
Yeah.
It'll happen. It'll happen soon enough. I should have done it before inflation.
Basically, everything I own is merchandise.
And it's cool, because you have, like, you're wearing, like, Harry Styles merch right now, too.
Yeah, this is Harry Styles merch. It has 3 skeletons. It says, "Oh, honey, walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you." But it doesn't look like it's Harry Styles merch, unless you, like, look at the lyrics and know the lyrics. So I like merchandise like that.
Merch that doesn't look like merch, and it just looks like a good design for good clothing, is good quality merch.
So, but I also just have like a bunch of merch that's just like really in your face.
Branding.
So
branding as fuck. I mean, that's also really good merch. Just depends on what specifically you're looking for. I think it's a good idea to have a range. Mm-hmm. Very casual type merch, and then very outward merch. We're Disney bounding, being fans of everything. If you don't know what Disney bounding is, let's get into that real quickly, just to like make sure that everyone knows. Mm-hmm. Disney bounding is, so It was developed because there's a rule at the Disney parks that you cannot come to the parks in costume. So what people typically do is they dress in specific color schemed outfits that resemble the character that they're trying to dress as without fully being in costume, so then they can get through security in terms of Disneyland's regulations. So basically, Ronnie is Disney bounding Harry Styles right now. And yeah, that's why it's fun. That's why it's cool.
No, yeah, I have this really cool bandana that's a Sleeping with Sirens bandana, but it just has a really cool design on it.
You also have your Beartooth bottle opener too. I like that one.
I love that one.
Very useful. On your keychain too. Love having a keychain bottle opener. It's on me for not putting one on my own.
You have some. You should put
I know. I should put one on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll get on that.
Yeah, I just have a bunch of merch.
Yeah. Next on the talking points list, we were watching Hamza and Martin doing science experiments, and they had like massive, what is it? Like the kids science experiment kits that you could buy on Amazon. What did they do? They had like balloon experiments. They had some volcanoes, like the vinegar and baking soda volcano stuff.
Did you ever do a volcano?
I did it in science class, but for the science fair, I used a potato and a lemon to make electricity and power a singular LED light.
Nice.
Oh, and some pennies and a nail.
Nice. I forgot what I did. I think I did something with plants.
That's cool.
I think I did something about like using different like liquids as like a replacement for water or something like that.
Ooh, interesting.
I don't know if I did that or if I did something else, but I remember 3 plants.
Okay.
That's all I remember though.
Are you going to talk about those plants?
I don't remember. All I'm seeing in my vision right now is a board that's open, obviously, and 3 plants.
Yes.
But,
Nice.
like little seeds, little sprouts.
I like that.
So I don't remember what I did.
That's cool. Everyone, please share what you did for your science fair project in the comments for Spotify and also YouTube. I'm not sure if it's there on Apple. Tell us. Let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were they were doing crazy stuff because after a while they got bored of following any of the instructions, and they just kept on taking stuff out of the container and putting them in balloons and then just popping them in front of each other. So
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, it was cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Their dynamic is wonderful. They're so strange. People theorize that they're always on shrooms, and I feel like that's a valid thing to think, but I don't think so.
No, because I feel like, we've seen them on shrooms.
No, yeah. They're very open about it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they would talk about it.
Yeah.
But even further than that,
Maybe they're just a little goofy silly.
the thing is, I think, and it's not a bad thing that they've become more mainstream because it's like, they're so lovable. But like, in terms of them becoming mainstream, I feel like so many normies have been starting to like consume their content. And they're just like, why are they so weird? And it's just like, have you never seen a weird kid at school? Like, have you never been friends with people like this at school?
Yeah.
Because I know so many people like this.
The word normie. Wow. Haven't heard that one in forever.
I have to call them what they are.
Yeah.
Because it's like, y'all are boring. I know that you literally had a personality trait that exclusively related to Cody Cole before.
Yeah.
I'm looking so hard at you. I know who you are. But like,
Yeah.
people, like, I feel like Slushy Noobs is the type of YouTube channel that was like so niche before until it became like really popular, and now it's like popularizing this culture that Martin and Hamza specifically have within like just their personal dynamic that a lot of like popular people and influencers, they're just not used to. Like they like cannot handle their lack of PR training in terms of like how it feels when they communicate, because it feels so organic.
Yeah.
And like normies just can't handle that. Like, they get scared, and but at the same time, they totally like consume it, and like it feels like they like the channel because they like to make fun of them, less than they like to be involved with them. If that makes sense.
I get that. That makes sense.
Because it's like I know that people subscribe to different types of YouTube channels because they think that the content is funny because they're making fun of the people, not because they're like enjoying the comedic value of the writing style of the video. Mm-hmm. Like, that sounds so like pretentious when it comes to like consuming content, but it's also just like I feel like people just are not used to talking about stuff like that or doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was my rant on slushy noobs. But like, I don't know. I think that they're super duper cool and they're wonderful, and I feel like it's like they're doing a good job of normalizing different types of people because their content is just so weird and they're so awkward and uncomfortable. But they're so good at being people and interacting with each other because they let themselves be themselves instead of trying to act like a square.
Yeah.
So, fun stuff. Love them. They're fun. They're so honest. They play games when they want to play games. They do stupid experiments if they want to. They hang out and they just film themselves doing it, and it's awesome because I just feel like I'm involved with being friends with them with how they make their content. And I feel like people want that. Guys, please start getting used to just being yourself instead of being some weird curated social media version of yourself, because as much as that sounds really super duper cheesy and so wildly millennial, it's true. Get off your fucking phone. Live a life. Please. Yeah. Like, be weird. Be not good at being on camera, because that's so fucking normal. Normal. We're all on camera way too much. I say this as we're making a video. I know. For a podcast, but like I think it's true. But we're choosing to do this as like a fun little thing because we enjoy it. But like, yeah, if you don't have to be on camera, like, have a front-facing camera, have a back-facing camera on your phone, on your iPad, on your tablet, on like whatever. Like, put it away. Touch grass. For real, like, actually, get some, like, sunlight. It's good for you.
I love sunlight.
Yeah, but, like, love being on my phone, love using it all the time, but, like, it's good to get away from it because I feel like there's just, like, way too much information being, like, shoved down my throat constantly because I cannot escape it.
Yeah, I'm, like, chronically on my phone.
Yeah, and even if you're not chronically on your phone, if you look at your screen time, you are more than likely much more chronically on your phone statistically than people were 10 years ago. It's insane.
Yeah, I feel like it's so hard not to be on your phone now.
I know, because everything happens on there.
Yeah.
Absolutely, everything happens on there.
It's like a little world in there.
Absolutely. And like, oh my god, I don't know how... I love you, Sierra. I don't know how someone can lose their phone so many times. That it feels like losing my life. Like, I get so wildly anxious every time I get a new phone because I'm like, okay, well, I hope this transfer works.
No facts. I like literally freak out. I'm like, okay, well, gotta say goodbye to everything.
It's so scary. I don't like it. I really don't fucking like it. Dude. Anyways, back to Hamza and Martin. The way that we got all the way into that. Kids science kits are so much fun, but my personal preference is anything you can learn from Steve Spangler Science. This is true. I agree with this. I'm so glad that I wrote that down. I think I've talked about it before in terms of bubble formulas. But I think that more science teachers should use Steve Spangler Science as a resource. He teaches really fun little things that explain a lot about the world. Like, I learned so much about how soap works just because of how Steve Spangler Science talked about making that bubble solution. And it's so cool. I feel like it incites a new level of wonder in the world. Yeah. Just by like having those kinds of little science experiments that just like make you be like, oh my gosh. Like just the milk with the drops of food coloring, and then you take a Q-tip with some soap on it, and then you dip it in there and it spreads out. So interesting. Yeah. Like I love that so much. So cool. What else? Oh, when I was in high school, I thought that Steve Spangler Science died. I just thought that, like, That should be. I don't know. Is he still alive? I'm gonna look it up right now because now I'm scared that.
Okay.
Steve Spangler Science.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like his store is still up and available. Is he still alive? Let's see. Oh, Steve Spangler.
Spangler.
Age. Okay, he's not dead. He's 57.
Okay.
He's good.
Yeah, he's younger than my dad.
Yeah, but I love Steve Spangler Science. He is just so coolio, and he has cool science kits, and he has fun stuff. And if you don't want to buy his science kits, you can go on his YouTube, and he explains how to do a lot of stuff at home for fun. Why is Mrs. Butterworth called that? I feel like that is really fucked up.
Why did they call her that for real? Like, they set my girl up for what?
You couldn't, because like Aunt Jemima, that's like oh my gosh, this is like a family recipe, like
Didn't they get in
syrup.
trouble,
Oh,
for like having it be labeled that? Or
God damn it! Let me look it up, cause I haven't seen Aunt Jemima in years, so I don't.
Yeah.
Aunt Jemima.
Something about it. They
Oh.
changed the name or something, or like retired it because it had like racist connotations.
Oh, so that makes sense. That absolutely totally makes sense. But inevitably it worked in terms of making it feel like it was more homey. Because Mrs. Butterworth just feels a little derogatory and fatphobic. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Because Aunt Jemima, while definitely it is more than likely for a lot of reasons, probably most definitely has racist roots. It's a more homey name. Aunt something. If you have an aunt in the name, it feels like it's gonna be like a homemade recipe, even if it's made in a factory. I'm like, okay, this is like a family recipe. It's been handed down for generations. Does it say that on the packaging? Not necessarily, but I'll believe it.
No, yeah, because if you put ants anything,
I'll think I taste the homemade flavor.
Or you like say like it's a mom's like something.
Like mom's recipe. Or like Frank's Red Hot with the history that it has. I'm just like, like a generational recipe. Like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Something about that. I feel like it just works. Mrs. Butterworth, that's just fucked up.
Why did they set my girl up like that?
Why did they set her up like that? Because the bottle is shaped like her too. They're exposing the fuck out of her. They're calling her... Oh my god. Imagine. Somebody makes a 3D model of you. And then they write Mrs. Butterworth on it. And they start selling it as a sugary syrup. Oh my god. That is like... That would be 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th reason. Fuck. Like...
Yeah. Like, okay. Right.
Why did I write Fluffy Tapatio? Oh, Fluffy Tapatio! Like Fluffy, the comedian.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what about Tapatio was Fluffy?
Oh, because he has his own tapatio.
Yeah, the one with his face on it.
Mm-hmm.
Who has it? Auntie Nat?
Yeah, my aunt does.
Yeah. I like that she has that.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I was just like, wow, are you ever going to open it? Did they say no? Or did they already open it?
No, I think they already opened it.
Oh. Wow. Love it. Enjoy the product. Okay. I have a question for Ronnie now. Interview question. Who are the best stand-up comedians in your opinion, and why? Wait, who's that one that we always watch with the glasses?
Caleb Heron.
Caleb Heron.
That's the first one. Like, I already know Caleb's on this list.
Mm-hmm.
But I said Bianca Del Rio.
Yes.
Worse, because
Bianca Del Rio just makes it easy.
Well, because she's a comedy queen, and she's actually a really good comedy queen. I love her.
And she serves, though. Oh, my God.
Love her.
Not limited to being just a comedy queen.
Yeah. I'm trying to... And then... Well, we both like Mateo Lane.
Oh, I love Mateo Lane.
Okay.
It. Mateo Lane, if you ever see this, I am so sorry. But it would really, really stop stressing me out if you stop posing, like, in every picture. Because, okay, guys, I think that Mateo Lane is hot. When he poses with his lips like that, it stresses me out just a little bit. I think about it every single time because I look at his Instagram and when he posts something, I'm just like, wow, he looks so good in this. I look closer and then which is fine because when he's not doing that, it's really hot. I think he's amazing and wonderful like that. Just not when he's posing. Don't pose. You know what? Be candid. Be candid. Thank you for your candor.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing wrong with it because I think that he's attractive either way. But he does do that thing. He does the thing with his lips.
Just a little.
Yeah. If any of you don't know what I'm talking about, just find him on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram as well. Enjoy his comedy content. I think that he's hot as well. If you don't, that's okay too. Because obvious preference thing. And then decide whether or not the lip thing scares you. And share with us in the comments. Once again, I will remind you. Interact with us.
Yeah.
We want to interact with you too.
And there's this
Speak with us.
one other... Hold on, let me find him real quick.
Okay.
Uh...
I feel like J-Lo with that fuck-ass sparkly cup.
Yes.
Oh.
Sammy Obeid.
Sammy Obeid.
Yeah. He's, I'm pretty sure he's Palestinian.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Palestinian comedian. I like all of his stuff. He's really funny. So, that's another one that I really like.
Yeah.
And I also like Marcelo Hernandez. All of his, like, I like his little stand-up sets that he, like...
Yeah.
That's my answer.
Thank you. What music things has Ronnie been hearing about recently? Update us. I'm asking about like stuff on Twitter, stuff on social media in general.
We have to watch the
What
new 21
is
Pilots.
your pop culture news?
We need to watch the new 21 Pilots.
The music video?
Beyonce might be named the greatest pop star by not Billboard,
Rolling Stone?
Rolling Stone, but because they haven't finished revealing the rest of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Stray Kids new coming out. They did an unveiled track.
Okay.
I'm trying to think because there's actually a few things that I think. Going into my likes because that's where I find everything.
Oh, new Illit music video. If you're a fan of it, the Tic Tac one, you should watch it.
We still haven't listened to Kendrick's new album.
That's yeah.
So we need to
Kendrick's new album.
finish listening to that.
Wait.
So we need to listen to that.
And Tyler the Creator also has a new album.
Yeah. So we also have to do that. Right now everyone is waiting for their Spotify Wrapped. I'm also waiting for my Spotify Wrapped. I know it's going to be arriving very, very soon.
I am scared that
I'm scared.
I am scared that the overwhelming majority of what I listened to this year could have been bardcore music, and that worries me.
Mine might be Brat.
Brat. I wonder who my top artists are going to be, though. I'm interested.
I feel like my top artists are going to be 21 Pilots and Charlie XCX for sure. I know those two are in my top.
Yeah.
Most listened to artists. Oh, that's what it is. Oh no, it is by Billboard. Beyonce is expected to be named the greatest pop star of the 21st century by Billboard. So they still haven't revealed that, but that's that.
That's that me espresso.
Ruby by 21 Pilots was available to stream on Spotify and has been over 10 years since it was last possible to stream the song. I'm actually going to check if it's there, because if it's there, someone's going to feel my wrath, I'll tell you that right now.
If it is there, someone will feel your wrath? Or if it's not there?
If it is.
Oh. Why?
Because I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I'm the one that is going to feel his wrath.
No. It's literally not even here, so why would they lie to me? Hold on, going to add this though. But yeah, that's, I think, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, Flow.
Oh yes, the Flow one.
Earned their first ever appearance on the Billboard 200 with their debut album.
Yeah, and their intro to their album was narrated by Cynthia Erivo.
So, Serve. Also, Wicked, the soundtrack, garnered 5.53 million streams on global Spotify on its fourth day, nearly doubling its first day streams.
Do you remember? So I know you know what I'm talking about. Jonathan Bailey is the first gay
British gay
millennial
man.
with a song over
It's like something.
with a song debuting over this much.
Yeah, this amount of X amount of streams.
Why did they?
Also,
It sounds like they're about to say solo poly,
solo poly amputee.
which is
There's this.
it's the person of everything. It's been Agatha all along.
So.
It's the season of the witch.
Oh,
I mean,
don't
it is
think
the season of the
said
witch, I
this,
guess, so.
but I think, but Zayn on his first day of his tour, because he just started tour, at the end he put Liam Payne, and then put his birth, like, whatever, and then put Love You Bro on it.
Yeah.
Did a little dedication for him. But his tour seems to be really good. He looks beautiful. He has a full red microphone stand set up, and it's awesome.
Amazing. Wow. Love it.
Yeah, and his like band is like POCs for real, and I'm like love to see it.
And he's hot. Wow.
So what happens when you just like are quiet and sexy? So
I love unproblematic hot people.
yeah, but yeah, that's all the music updates I have.
Wonderful. We have now made it to the Rambling with the Redditor section. So we are starting with a post under r/human resources. Concert Lover 9846 says, icebreakers that people don't hate? ? Let's look into it. Okay. Kung Fu Wabbits says, name one boring thing about yourself is a good one that I've seen. Ooh, name one boring thing about yourself.
One boring thing about myself?
Yeah.
I love doing busy work.
Yes. If you give me a Scantron to fill out and just like show me things to copy onto that Scantron by like filling it out. Oh my God.
I love busy work. I love organizing just like things like setting up new systems for people or setting up new systems in general. And I know that's like classified as like really boring things and mundane things. So that.
Yes.
You?
I feel like I've already talked about the fact that I like cleaning because it's like I like doing the dishes. I like cleaning tile and also ceramic. And I also like making cleaning solutions. I've talked about my favorite cleaning solution. Some Dawn dish soap, some water, some vinegar, and a little bit of a squeeze of lemon. And then you use that in conjunction with some baking soda if it's really tough. Is there anything else?
I mean,
I feel like this could be interesting, but in some ways it's also really boring. I love researching microphones. We know that one.
Yeah.
Like, I have a collection of mics, and I love just plugging in a microphone and saying the same things into different microphones with my headphones on. So,
Real.
what are any other boring ones that you got? Because it's like, I don't think it's boring, but like it has to be boring for someone else. Like, that's the only thing that I have to.
I know. I'm like, what do I do that's like considered boring? I love crosswords and word searches. Just doing those on my free time. I know people think that's really boring, but that's fun to me.
I love cleaning glass with alcohol.
Thinking.
I'm just getting to like really specific things now.
Trying to.
We can also move on to another one because there's a few. Okay. I have one for you, but you need to grab a piece of paper real quick.
Okay.
Or actually, you can take out open Snapchat, take a picture, and then just draw on Snapchat.
Okay.
That's gonna be faster. And you have to not look up at the screen. You cannot look up at the screen. Okay. This was posted by Native181 8 months ago. Okay. Draw a square in the middle of your paper. Tell me when you're done.
Okay.
Draw a triangle on top of the square.
Okay.
Okay, draw a rectangle inside of the square.
A rectangle.
Inside of the square.
Okay.
Now draw 2 more small squares inside of the square.
Okay.
Inside your 2 small squares, draw a T shape.
Okay.
Now draw a tree outside of the large square. Okay, you're done. Wow. Ronnie did a good job. Ronnie drew a house. Yeah. This is very good. I like that it looks like a screaming house. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of people responded and they said that they got some really fucked up shapes, but maybe it's because they...
What were you doing?
I don't know. If they were reading it, that's on them.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's your favorite cheese? Oh, this was posted by AI-replybot.
I really like brie.
Yeah, that's
But
a good one.
I also really love pepper jack.
Gouda.
I was gonna say. Oh, ricotta.
Yeah,
Oh, I love ricotta cheese actually.
I'm a big fan of Gouda.
Ricotta on my pizzas whenever I go to like buy.
Oh my
whenever I go
gosh,
to the
yes. Please put
It's
extra
so
ricotta in your lasagna.
good.
If you're making me lasagna, put extra ricotta. I am forcing you to.
Those are some of my favorites.
Ooh, peanut butter thighs says, oh my god.
Okay.
Just like Mrs. Butterworth. What is your favorite way to prepare / eat potatoes?
My favorite way is the way my parents would make it when they would make it with eggs and chorizo. Or my aunt's scallop potatoes.
Yeah, those are good too. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna say gnocchi. I'm also going to say, oh my gosh, it's oh, why am I forgetting what it's called? It's like an Indian potato patty. Potato like pancake thing. Oh my gosh.
I know what latkes are. Those are so good.
Oh, it's very similar to a latke. I know that.
Those are really
I know that it's similar to a latke. Oh, samosas as well. Potato samosas. Oh.
Yeah, but I love the latkes with the applesauce. That's what Becky.
Ooh.
That's how Becky used to have it.
I haven't
So
had
fire.
them with applesauce. I've only
Fire.
had them by themselves. They're really good though.
Really good.
Yeah.
Look it up here. What
Oh.
is it like a? Guys, we're gonna figure it out.
No. Oh my gosh. It's not the potato patties. I didn't mean to say patties earlier. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's. Perhaps it's North African. No, I spelled that right. Oh my gosh. South Asian.
Going to track it down.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a Korean one. Ooh, that looks good though. Goodness.
Is it kind of like a scallion pancake?
Yeah, it's kind of like a scallion pancake. Oh my goodness. Anyone who knows what this is, please comment. It's very commonly had with, oh my gosh, because it's not naan, because that's naan. Oh, this is going to stress me out, because I think you have it with yogurt, like a type of yogurt sauce. Perhaps Mediterranean. Guys.
Potato pancake with yogurt sauce. See what comes up. Maybe that will change the.
Oh no, this is not. It's not a lot. It's not a latke. I know that. Guys, chat. What is happening? Was it at an? Oh, maybe it's an Afghan food, because I think it was at an Afghan restaurant. I could be wrong though. Guys, potato pancake, potato bread, bolani.
That's what it is.
Bolani. Bolani with potatoes and green onions. It is very similar to a potato pancake. Oh my gosh. Bolani. Guys, please do yourself a favor and get bolani.
Fire.
It's so good. With the dip. Oh wow.
I would eat it.
I feel like we just solved like a huge case.
That was really important. That was really important.
That was some deep investigation. But like
I was gonna make sure that you track that shit down for real, okay?
bolani.
Because I was like, well, now I want to know.
Yeah, Afghan stuffed flatbread. I was right. It was an Afghan restaurant. Amazing. Bolani.
Where did you have that?
Somewhere in the Bay Area.
Okay, work.
Yeah. I'm sure there's Afghan restaurants here, so we can definitely get some bolani, which will be wonderful. So fragrant, so gorgeous. I love any not necessarily European restaurant because I feel like there's so many smells and flavors in the air all the time. In European ones, I'm not sure. Sometimes it happens, but not every time. Anyways, I digress.
Real.
I it's just so good. It's so flavorful, so delicious.
Yeah.
That is my potato preference.
Slime.
Or French fries. We're simple here.
Classic.
Classic.
It's a classic. Of
But
course.
if it's a potato, I'm there.
Uh-huh.
Like, you can't ask me my favorite one because it's like, that depends on my mood. So,
No, like I could have everything.
yeah. I could have everything. Just, it has to be what I want in the moment.
Essentially.
Let's see. Okay, that one's boring. There's so much effort to read through. Icebreakers are just too much. Extreme Rock Paper Scissors by Rational Treasure. That's too much.
I'm ready for that.
Gosh, y'all are putting too much effort into this. I know that this is for like help for other people that work in HR, but I'm not working in HR right now, so I'm not trying to look for that. I will come back to this as a resource in the future if I do end up working in HR at some point, but
Yeah, go ahead and send that link over.
yeah. Oh, don't worry, I got it saved. I'll give you access to this account. You'll just find it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep, perfect. We're sharing. This one was posted by, this was in Ask Reddit, Irrelevant12. What's your favorite question to ask people? Interesting. Globster222 says, I was standing outside of a club once in some city talking to like 2 other people, and some drunk guy stumbles out and yells at us, if you were a food, what would you be? Then he smiled and stumbled off into the night. We proceeded to discuss this food question for like 30 minutes, and that's been my go-to ever since. So, Ronnie, if you were a food, what would you be?
Now, when we say food, we're talking about
Food.
like dishes too. Can I be a prepared dish?
Yes.
Okay. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Guys, this is tough. Because I could, in my head, I was like, oh my God, what if I was just bay leaves? But that's not food. I mean, I guess that is, but
yeah.
because then I was like, oh my God, I would be so warm inside the pot heating up with things.
Yeah. I mean, that's a valid one, if you want to say that.
Yeah, I could say that. I'll say that.
Okay, you'll say that one. Bolani. What was it? I was thinking a macaron.
Okay.
Not a macaroon. Guys, a macaroon is the coconut one that occasionally has chocolate. I do like it more with chocolate. But a macaron is the little French sandwich that has bright colors and is crunchy crunchersons on the outside.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. It really stressed me out because it's like people would call them the wrong thing for so long. I still watch people who are literally like, they're like a cooking channel on YouTube, and they'll whip them out and they'll just be like, so I got macaroons, and it's just a bunch of macarons from, it's like, guys, which one sounds a little more French?
Yeah.
Macaroon or macaron? I think macaron.
Yeah.
I like pistachio ones. Pistachio ones are really good. I
not
really
tried
like
that.
pistachio ones.
I've not tried that one. I need to try it.
Worth it. That one's my favorite one. I just like the nuttiness of it. Because the other one's good, amazing, lovely, fruity. But I don't prefer a fruity flavor from them. I kind of want just like something creamier feeling and sweeter feeling.
Yeah.
Although, I could always fuck up a fruit one. I'm not going to pretend like I don't like them.
Yeah. I get that.
Yes.
Makes sense.
I also just feel like a macaron. Very, very sandwich method with the outfits. Very a sandwich. Yeah.
I just imagine myself as a little bay leaf. That's
bay
really
leaf.
funny.
Yeah. You would be used to make adobo as well. Oh my gosh. We have my mom's adobo in the fridge too. Okay, anyways. Wow, just remembering really valuable things for us in the future.
Yeah.
That was a good question though. I think that's a really good one. Thank you, drunk man that was stumbling out of the club. Oh, a deleted account. Sorry. We don't know who you are. When I was a bartender, I used to ask people what their cure for hiccups was. I worked in an international tourist hotspot. Some of the answers were wild. Do you have any interesting like hiccup cure methods?
Plug my nose and then hold my breath.
Mine is just take a deep breath and a deep exhale. And that sounds really silly, but I mean that in the sense where you take a deep breath to the point where it like actually hurts, or almost hurts, that like you breathe in so much and you genuinely cannot take in any more air, and then you breathe out to the point where it feels like your lungs might collapse. Yeah.
I see.
I don't know. That one works for me. That also works if I have any of like the rib cage like ouchies. But I also was told that is because sometimes your lung gets stuck between a rib cage and something and it gets pinched.
Oh.
I mean, it makes sense because the lungs are doing inside. So it's like little balloons. I know you don't like that, but
Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Freaks me out a little.
that also could totally be heartburn. Guys, I am not a doctor, so you don't have to believe what I'm saying, because this was also not fact-checked. Anyways, 420_traveler says, oh, okay, you just reiterated the question. Okay. Oh, what's your favorite question to ask people? The response was, what's your favorite question to ask people? That's crazy.
Real.
Boring. Going to go to the next ones. Let's see. Okay. This is a big one. It's a bit of a story.
All right.
r/off my chest, posted by severe_bake_6866.
Okay.
I overheard a conversation I wasn't meant to hear, and I've been pretending not to know. Me, 24F, and my friend, 23M, live in different states but occasionally FaceTime while doing homework. We're in the same major, so sometimes we'll do screen sharing on our laptops to help each other with assignments. The other night he was sharing his screen and I was helping him with an assignment when he got a call from his girlfriend. He excused himself and hung up the call while I continued to work on the project. I could still hear him and I thought he hadn't hung up yet until I realized it was his laptop mic picking up the sound. I immediately began lowering my volume, but then he yelled, "I don't have a crush on a fucking lesbian." Oh, this was clearly meant to be me, so I turned up the volume and heard his girlfriend crying to him. She was in hysterics because he was meant to call her but was doing homework with me. Against my better judgment, I kept listening and heard him say some pretty cruel things to her that I could never imagine him saying. Damn. When he called me again, I was so shocked by what I heard from this supposed sweetheart I always thought he was. I just pretended like I never heard anything. To make matters worse, when he left our call to answer his girlfriend again, she asked if he called me back and he lied to her. He tried to assure her that I am his homework help. It had crossed my mind before if he was just using me and never saw me as a friend, especially since we spend much more time on his work than mine, and when I ask for favors, he seems to forget about them. Girl.
Oh my God.
But I chalked it up to my neuroticness. You're probably not neurotic. I feel so guilty and confused and angry, but I can't call him out on any of this because he doesn't know I heard it. It breaks my heart that he was so cruel to his girlfriend, and it hurts that he apparently just uses me for help with school. I want to talk to him about it, but there's no way to bring it up. I'm going to visit him in a few weeks, and I'm worried that was a mistake. Do I swallow my pride and forget about it all? Do I confront him? And if so, how? I'm just as guilty as he is for listening in to private calls. You're not guilty. That's on someone else for not hanging up and or muting.
Yeah.
Turn off your mic. Like that's on you. And also that's just weird.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you were able to get this off your chest in the group, in the subreddit, but also it's just like, if he was gross and weird to his girlfriend in response to doing homework with you and then very obviously using you for homework help exclusively, he doesn't deserve your time and or effort. And the good thing is that he's already across the country. So,
You
you
don't
can
have
continue to
to-
stay away from him.
Yeah, you don't have to go see him.
Yeah. Seeing how someone treats their partner is extremely revealing too. So it's like if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. The biggest recommendation that I can give is just like definitely take caution with how you proceed with this.
Yeah.
And my suggestion would be to try and continue to keep your distance. Because if you're helping him more than he's helping you, then you're not losing anything.
Yeah.
You can find someone else who is cool, who is around you. Yeah. And also,
I think she could just be honest, honestly.
yeah, the fact that you feel guilty about listening into the call, that's not on you. That was on him for not muting, for not hanging up. Like, it's so easy. It's a click of a button. Like, anyways, that also could have totally been like a power play on his end. So just keep that in mind. Men are so manipulative. And also it was very obvious that he was being manipulative with his girlfriend in that moment. So be careful. He's showing all of the red flags right now. Not that you are trying to do anything
It's
with
honestly
him,
probably
but
a
like,
good thing that you saw that side of him.
yeah, he does not deserve your help. Not at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, in r/off my chest, I thought this one was interesting just because I think it's weird what people are like feel like being honest about on Reddit. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, let's see what like could be going on in your life that you want to share.
Okay.
Panachi19 says, overheard my wife and feeling kind of off. My wife, Kelly, and I, John, have been together for several years. Last night, she and her BFF, Allison, were having some girl time on the patio with a few glasses of wine, a fairly regular occurrence. I went upstairs to watch TV and give them some privacy, like usual. Well, the cable went out, and their conversation drifted up through the window. Like an idiot, I listened while waiting for the TV to come back on. Allison was telling my wife about her new boyfriend and how she doesn't even let him get in the door before she's all over him. My wife chuckles and replies, "Yeah, I was like that with her ex." To which Allison laughs and says, "Yeah, I remember you gushing about it all the time." I kind of tuned out after that. Now, I've heard a bit about the ex. She left him earlier. She left him after he got them evicted for the third time, and she couldn't take it anymore. He didn't treat her bad, but he refused to grow up and couldn't hold a job. I met her about a year later. Okay, at least he didn't treat her bad. He was just not really getting it together. What's got me going is she's never been like that with me, the supposed love of her life. We have a great relationship and sex that leaves her in a quivering puddle.
Okay.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing. The thing is, while she rarely says no, it's always been me that has to initiate. Even when we first got together, I never really thought about it before. Now I'm wondering why, and I don't really know how to bring it up. I think that you can just bring it up. It doesn't really sound like anyone is truly hurt. It might just sound like you're a little bit self-conscious. And
then he also said he stopped listening after, so maybe she like said something more, but I don't know.
Yeah. And like,
but
the
also
thing
just
is,
like talk to her.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like if you're in a relationship where you're literally married, I think. Yeah, where you're literally married, I think it's fair game to be able to openly talk about exes unless someone has made it clear that that is not something that they want to talk about in a way that makes them comfortable.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I feel like it's a fair thing to bring up, especially if like she's still gabbing about it with friends. Just don't be weird about it. Like, don't be like, hey. Because the thing is, like, it's completely fair to have positive sexual relations with an ex. That doesn't hurt the current relationship, because the thing is, it happened and it's not currently happening. It's a problem if it's currently happening, but if she's just reminiscing and talking about it, I don't think that hurts anyone, especially because sexual dynamics between two people are going to be very different with another set of people.
Yeah.
That's just it. But if that's what you desire, you should bring that up with her, because there could probably, like, it's more than likely that something can be negotiated on that front, especially if what you say is true in terms of how healthy your sexual relations are now.
Yeah.
You can make them even healthier by just being open with each other. I don't think that hurts. You can be more open, and by being more open, it will be safer and more fun for every single party, because then everyone has things clarified. It's not going to be pretty. You're going to sit there and ask questions. You're going to interview each other. But now you have clarification for everything, and you have permissions, and you know what's okay, you know what's not. You have safe words, you know when to stop. I think that's healthy.
Yeah.
So just ask. And then my favorite comment that someone said is, Alex with AE says, that's devil dick. That's all he had to offer. Of course, he was giving it 100. He had no job. Amazing. Thank you. And this was spelled ALYXWITHAYYYY. So, all credit to them. Very funny. Let's go.
He was giving it 100. Yeah, no job. That's crazy.
To finish it off, I have brought us to the Would You Rather subreddit.
Perfect.
r/Would You Rather. And you can choose the answers. But I'm not going to, because I'm not logged in right now, because it's on a different browser and whatnot. Anyways, let's start with this one. U/Zesty close _ 2839. Would you rather get... Oh God, would you rather get $100,000 right now or get $1 million right after reliving the worst moment of your life again?
Is that really... Is it really worth $100,000 right now?
Because then you could at least put it into a high yield savings account, you know? But the thing is, you could...
I'm not reliving my worst moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't voluntarily relive my worst moment.
Even for $1 million, I would not do that again.
Yeah. Not voluntarily. I'd say $100,000 now, because then I could put it into, like we said, a high yield savings account. That would be interesting. Okay. U/Mr-LOGICIAN logician. Would you rather save 99 lives right now or save 111 lives in the year 2034? Both options are mutually exclusive.
Do you have anything right now?
I don't know. The only 111 lives in the year 2034, I would only say that just because it's I know that I would at least have some form of a long-term impact.
Yeah.
And I would also be able to save some more lives at that point too.
Yeah.
I don't think that either is really bad. Either way, you're saving lives. It's just one of them is delayed, which is kind of weird. But it's fuck. With the climate clock, I'll save 111 lives in the year 2034. They might need it more than right now.
That's what my brain was thinking, too.
So, I think that's my response, and I'm locking it in. Are you locking it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather get crapped on by a bird or punched in the nuts by a toddler?
The bird's fine.
Yeah, I would say bird too, because the thing is, if it was a toddler, I would not have good emotional regulation in that moment.
Yeah.
Crapped on by a bird.
Okay,
I would be upset, but I could deal with it.
Yeah.
What?
That's happened to me before too, so.
Yeah, I was pooped on by a bird at some point. What an interesting time. In the Philippines, it's considered good luck.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Or maybe my dad was just telling me that to make me feel better, but I hope it's true. U/Immaculate Bun says, which room would you rather have? A small room with a one-person bed and small desk, but it's designed to fit whatever aesthetic you like, or a big room with a queen-sized bed and a big desk, but there are a lot of random things and the color scheme is weird.
A big room with a queen-size bed and a big desk, but there are a lot of random things and the color scheme is weird. Because I feel like that's kind of my room anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just whatever's there.
Yeah, I was gonna say the second one too, just because I think it would be fun to have like a campy, wonky room. Yeah, that's good. Okay,
Got one.
One last one. Which one of these places would you rather go to study? A magic academy, academia for people with superpowers, or a knight's academy?
Magic Academy.
Yeah. I think I would do Magic Academy as well. Yeah. It's my
This
preference.
makes sense
My
for both of
preference.
us.
Hogwarts, but not the one written by J.K. Rowling. New one. Reframe it, please. Reframe it. Change the
Rebrand
racist
it.
names.
Yeah.
Cho Chang. That's not a name. We don't have to do that, guys.
Some.
We we really don't have to do that.
Yeah, no.
But that's all that I have for today. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for appreciating our new astrology tumblers, Pisces and Aquarius.
You guys will be seeing these in the next episodes. Ooh.
You will continue to see cute little things from us and all of that. Yes.
Yeah. Get hyped.
Get hyped. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you guys played the games along with us. Or answered the questions along with us. I hope these prompted interesting conversations for whoever you're listening
Some
with.
food for thought, maybe.
Food for thought. Or just like, if you're not with someone currently, text them these questions. Or call them and then ask them some of these questions. It would be really interesting to find out what they have to say. For you. And also, if you want to share it with us, please share it with us because I want to know.
Yeah.
You can find us on Instagram at RATIROR_podcast. And for those of you who don't know, RATIROR, those are just the first letters of every word for the title of the podcast. And you can find us on YouTube at RATIROR, and then you'll just find us because we're so unique like that. We have a cool name. But yeah, my Instagram is Brandon._.amor, and my TikTok is Brandon._.amor.
My Instagram and TikTok are just at Ronnie Red, RONNII.
Yeah, pretty much. It was great hanging out. It was great sipping our lemonade tequilas in our cute little tumblers and singing Defying Gravity for you guys. Oh, actually, not just singing. Holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really taking power in that because we're in queer media.
So,
yeah, pretty much. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. I've said it a million times, but I still love you guys. It's wonderful that you guys are still here, if you still are. I hope you like the new pinky smoky thing that I put in the back. Yeah, I'll start doing that. We'll find some other special ones for you guys, and you'll find out what's coming next. Anyways, love you. Later. Bye.
bye.